This team, they are very, very unpredictable. They are really unpredictable. Like in the Europa League, they are the Avengers. But in the Premier League, I don't even know how can I qualify them because it's two different worlds when they play in the Europa League and then the way they play in the Premier League this season. Hmm. Wonderful goal of Garnacho, and it was the return of Amad Diallo in the Premier League because he was already back, but he played in the Europa League, and then today he was back in the Premier League, and he scored once again. Very good player, Amad Diallo. Hello everybody, hope that you're fine. I'm good. Welcome for this new video for the review of the game of Brentford against Manchester United. So like and subscribe if you love this content, and let's start the review. After the demonstration in the Europa League against Bilbao with that victory 3-0, they were playing against the Bees of Brentford, and what you got to say is that there is two different teams between the team who is playing in the Europa League and the one playing in the Premier League. It's true, we may say that Ruben Amorim has made a huge turnover for the second leg in the that semi-final. But also, what we got to say is that right now, when you see the team of Manchester United, I used to say that, but I will say it again. Many players should leave, and a lot of them they are under the level, and it was really complicated for them today. And first of all, I want to start with very good performance of Schalke with a double, and then not only, I think with one assist. He was really present like in the first half, and in the second half, Amas suffered a lot. It was really difficult for Amas, and then even Fredrickson, he suffered. And I think that's what bring the um what brought this change, the changes with the entrance of Eleni Euro and within this team. Maguire and Lindelof, they entered lay down because it was really difficult for United. Like defensively, there were no equilibrium. The way it's true they used to play the same thing with three defenders, and then um in the midfield there will be five, and there will be four. Sorry, so it was really different that the way they were. There were a lot of spaces. Bemo was really enjoying it, and then Shocker on the other side, and Wissa, they were really taking advantage over that defense of Manchester United. So that's why I'm saying they were not equilibrium. And then also, as I said, Amas and Fredrickson, they suffered a lot on their side because the fact also they are not so tall as guys. So it was difficult because most of the advantage of Brentford, it was with head ball. And that's what they were giving them advantage, and then they were trying to get advantage behind the defenders. And also, that's for me what were giving them advantage over Manchester United defense today. And what they did also, it was very good because they scored twice in the first half. The first one is true, it was a mistake. It was because the ball has been touched. But the second one, when you see just the advantage of Brentford over Manchester United, and then they were able to score that second goal. And I really love the reaction of Ruben Amorim because just after the second half, he started with changes. The entrance of Ericsson, the entrance of Leniero, the entrance of Ahmad Jallo. He reacted so fast, and then I think that it has helped them. And a little bit sorry for Mason Mount because he scored his goal, and as I said, he don't score a lot. He just the second time that he scored for Manchester United, second. And then the first one was against once again against Brentford. So you could say that he liked Brentford, and for as he started in the lineup, he showed good things, not much, but good. I have to say that. But once Brentford they were back on their game, the way they were pushing, yeah, and they turned the game completely. You know, and so they took advantage on the first half, and then in the second half, as I said, it was almost the same thing. Like the way they ended the first half, they they were still pushing, and then they scored once again with Shocker. So it wasn't simple for them. It wasn't simple. As I said, even when you see the goal of Wissa, the fourth goal, the same thing. They took advantage over the defense, and they were able to score. And once again, Manchester United with that pride, that reaction, they came back with, as I said, with a lovely goal of Garnacho with a very good combination with Ericsson, and without calculating, he shot. As you know that he have a a good shot. So he did it once again, and then he scored, and then break the score to he reduced the score to 4-2, and then Ahmad Jallo and also scored his goal with a mistake of the keeper, because the ball entered inside his legs, and they has reduced the score to 4-3. And as I said, my concern with Manchester United is like they got that pride, they got that fighting spirit, but it just that things show up most of the time after conceding goals. So most of the time they're in reaction. Why they don't put it in action like they are, like what like they did against Bilbao? Like they are pushing, and then they are suffocating their opponent. Because they're putting pressure over them. But for them, it's just that when they are under pressure and then they come back, it's not. That's not what he's supposed to do. Because like this, they will still concede opportunities, and then it's not every time that you'll be able to react. And then that's what happened today. They were not able to get a victory because they are only in reaction all the time. They are in reaction all the time. They should impose their strength and then get the advantage, not when there is just circumstances who can help them. No, they should put, and then because for me they can do it when they do things properly, they can do it. But sometimes you don't know. That's why I said this team is really unpredictable. You cannot understand what you can get from this team today and then tomorrow. Huh. So now they will be focused on the second leg, and then hope that they will book their ticket for the final against sorry, I don't know against which team they will play in the final, but it will be good for them to play a final of European Cup. So that's it for this review of Manchester United. So also very good season of Bremo and Wissa. It's amazing what they are doing this season with this team of Brentford, and it's amazing. Two wonderful players, and what a season that they had with Brentford. So yeah guys, so like and subscribe to be aware for the next videos on the channel. So thank you guys, God bless, bye bye.